So we started iHeart off really with our year sixes as our focus, especially with transition year. So we started off with them in September, and we worked with them right through to November with the aim of getting them ready for their SATs exams. It's a big focus for year six. And as you heard, a lot of them, it really did help a lot of them with their application of iHeart concepts when they were stressed or worried about their results, or even just the input of what it was going to take to get to the points of what that they had to get to.
And also, we needed to take into account the gaps in their emotional intelligence because of school was closed for many of the children, not all, but for most. And we were aware that the children were going to be coming back into school less equipped than they would have done in previous years. So it was quite a priority for us, wasn't it?
What I liked about Ignite Session 3 was, well, it was really interactive, the gaming and the whatever you would use, the techniques, the coding. It was all really good. I really liked the way you had created it, and it just kind of drew you in. Like a book, it draws you in once you like it. So, kind of like the same way, the episode, it drew me in so much. I was like, wow, this is so cool. Wow, that's so cool. And now I learned a lot of things along with it.
I felt that the superhero session 2, was extremely helpful because when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of superhero movies. Every day I used to wonder, I wish I were a superhero. But after watching the session, I found out that not only am I a superhero, everyone is a superhero in their own ways. Everyone is unique, whether it makes you kind, whether you help others, or it depends on your personality, but everyone is a superhero in their own ways. That's how the second session helped me.
All I know is that it's helped me a lot. And in my future life, if I ever need anything, I can relate back to iHeart when in this time, when I'm an adult or when I'm old. So I can relate back to iHeart and to try and help me solve my problems or anything like that. Before the exam, I was feeling really nervous. Like, will I get in? I have to get in. I have to get in. I was just feeling many thoughts in my head. So, well, when I related back to iHeart, well, it just helped me because I had done the first few sessions by then, and it was really good. And well, it kind of helped me before the test because it calmed me down, and I managed to get in.
It's all right to be off track. You've got to remember that your well-being's always in you, and nothing can take away or put it in you. Because then if I think that I'm not supposed to be off track, that's going to make me think about what am I supposed to do. Like, I'm not supposed to be off track, and then I'll start to panic and worry. But if I remember that it's okay to be off track, and you still got well-being in you, that will make me feel better, and know that my well-being wasn't taken away from me. It's still there. You just got to like clear the clouds.
We noticed with a lot of our data was lots of dysregulation amongst our children. And the concept of iHeart with well-being, the well-being sun, or the innateness of well-being, I think that as a concept for them to just grasp and understand was huge, actually, even for us as adults, understanding that concept and starting to use it and apply it. It was a really big change in how people were viewing situations and other people. It did help with a lot of our behavior management, even on the playground, using the iHeart concepts on the playground and saying, do you remember what we did in iHeart? And does this really matter? And what path are you on at the moment? So, the reflection of that was amazing. Yeah.
And there was a lot of head scratching from the children, there was no doubt. But actually, I quite enjoyed seeing a little bit of challenge.
Challenge, yeah.
Because in our experience, a lot of similar workshops can be quite young for the children. So having a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of them having to think really hard was really a good thing, without doubt.
I think definitely the perspective lesson where they talked about the football stadium. And you could see the penny drop when they were doing the football stadium and thinking, oh, actually, that's a point. We all look at things from a different point of view, but we're all watching and experiencing the same situation. That was quite eye-opening for them, I think. Yeah. I think the Ignite animations created a clarity in the concepts for them. Because when we're doing the lessons, it's a little bit out there. It's a little bit vague. We really had to work hard to get them to really understand and drill down to what it really meant and almost visualize it. But the animations was just there for them to see and relate so much better to. And of course, the games and the movies and the links between it all, it definitely sort of embedded their learning. Yeah.
And one particular reason why I liked Ignite, it was that it isn't just about the classroom learning, that you can pick elements and bring it into assemblies, which are a great opportunity to share to the whole school.
Yeah, I would recommend iHeart to other children because, well, it's really good. Before I had done anything about iHeart, I had literally no clue what iHeart was or what well-being was. I didn't really know what it was. I didn't really pay attention to it. But now that I've learned about iHeart and Ignite, it really helps me. Like when I'm on the off-track road, I know a few techniques that can get me back on the on-track road.
I would recommend it to other children because it helped me, and I'm pretty sure it will help others as well. It made some really valid and clear points, which I think are really helpful and useful for your well-being. So I think I would really recommend it to other people.
I would definitely recommend iHeart to other children because for me, I did find iHeart very fun and a really nice way to learn about our mental health and how we are all different and unique.